and it will happen with bloody hunker dirt.
We're trying to get back.
And I represent that man right there entering the ring, the human highlight reel, Sabu. What you are seeing is footage from just a couple of weeks ago at the IMA Sports Arena in Flint, Michigan, when Sabu faced off against a mystery opponent. Originally, supposedly, gonna be King Kong Bundy. Bundy was injured. We had no idea who would face Sabu that night in Flint. A special guest referee was assigned to the match, and here you see the man coming down to the ring now, the chief security guard on the Jerry Springer show, Mr. Steve Wilkos. He's pushed around white trash for years on Springer, but I guarantee you he's never dealt with anything like Sabu and the man Sabu is about to face. Here's Steve getting into the ring. Sabu not afraid of Wilkos, that's for sure. I'm in there breaking it up as if I would try to stop Sabu whatsoever if he did go after Steve Wilkos. Who would the opponent for Sabu be? That was the question on everybody's mind that night in Flint. And then we saw the Stars and Stripes. That's right, Hacksaw Jim Duggan made his return to professional wrestling with the All-World Wrestling League, and the fans went absolutely crazy. The USA chant started already before he even got in the ring. Sabu honored America by wearing the Stars and Stripes on his head prior to the matchup. The fans going crazy for Hacksaw Jim Duggan, a man who has competed in the WWF and WCW, but I guarantee he's never faced anybody in either of those promotions like Sabu. and this is a match that only the All World Wrestling League could bring you. For the first time ever, you are about to see Sabu versus Hacksaw Jim Duggan, as Duggan waves the flag in the ring, pointing at Sabu. Sabu seems to be ready to go. You can't quite prepare for a man like Duggan, very unorthodox style, but the same can be said about Sabu. Two styles, two totally different styles ready to clash here tonight in this historic matchup. There you see me across the ring shouting some instructions to Sabu. Probably something like, this guy's crazy, but don't worry, you can handle him. And now telling the referee he's got a 2x4. First a flag, then a 2x4. You see Steve, the special ring enforcer, not really doing a whole lot about the 2x4. In fact, he's just standing there like a bald idiot, enjoying the $2 beers at the IMA Sports Arena that night. Sabu wants Duggan to get that 2x4 out of the ring so they can start this match off cleanly. But I'm sure if Duggan wants to get objects like that 2x4 or anything else at ringside involved, Sabu will have no problem with that. Duggan still with the 2x4 in the ring. You're seeing Sabu against Duggan from a couple of weeks ago at the IMA Sports Arena in Flint, and we want to thank Lori Barnes for sending us this footage of the AWWL from Flint. Thought all of our fans would like to see these great matches. Like I said earlier, great tag team matchup coming your way right after this. First time ever, Sabu and Hacksaw Jim Duggan in the ring at the same time. And here's Duggan trying to get the crowd into it. Sabu ready to go, and here they go, gonna lock up. Duggan now stops. Sabu seems to be a bit confused about how to start things off against Duggan. Now Duggan yelling at me. I'm yelling at somebody else. Sabu yelling at Duggan, and finally it looks like this match will get underway. Here they go, they lock up. Duggan puts Sabu back toward the ropes. Sabu counters and now has Duggan up against the ropes, looking for the clean break from the ref. Not gonna get it from Sabu, and that angers Hacksaw Jim Duggan a bit. Look at that look on Duggan's face. This man battled back from cancer to make his return to the pro world.
Clubs, organizations, and high schools. Make your next fundraiser a success by promoting your own big-time wrestling live event. Take advantage of the hottest money-making opportunity in the sports entertainment industry. Bring the top stars of the All World Wrestling League to your city and raise the funds you need for your next fundraising event. For more information, write to AWWL Live Events, 3800 East Grand River Avenue, Williamston, Michigan 48895, and book your live AWWL event today. The video that gives you over 90 minutes of big-time wrestling action never seen on TV. And let everyone know you're a fan with All World Wrestling League t-shirts. Get your merchandise now. Write to 3800 East Grand River, Williamston, Michigan 48895. AWWL Big Time Wrestling. The legend continues.
Wrestling, still with the stars and stripes on his side. I will say, sadly, sickly, 9/11, the greatest thing ever to happen to Hacksaw Jim Duggan's wrestling career. Getting the crowd behind the old chants of USA, but like I said earlier, Sabu honored America as well prior to the matchup. 2 big clotheslines from Duggan, a third, and Sabu is down. Duggan has the early advantage over Sabu as the human highlight reel slides out the ring for some instructions from his manager. That would be yours truly, the voice of violence, Shafee, with you this week on All World Wrestling League TV. Sabu back into the ring. Duggan has had the advantage so far in this matchup. A big right hand by Sabu blocked, the left is blocked, and now Duggan connecting with a series of punches and a big right hand that lands Sabu down to the mat and outside the ring again. At this point, I am telling him, you have to go at him. Get his legs, take him down. He's a big man, and you need to get him on the mat. You can't trade blows with a man like Duggan. Sabu back into the ring. Duggan sends him across to the ropes, and a big kick to the face by Sabu. Finally, Sabu gets some offense going, and he just pulled a spike out of his boot. Beautiful. That's what I like to see in wrestling. Across the ring from the special guest referee, Steve Wilkos. He can't see anything. The ref inside the ring, obviously letting this go. Maybe he's a bit distracted by yours truly. And Sabu, there, very clever, just slid the spike to me. What spike? Sabu now, after hammering Duggan with that object. Now delivering fist, but Duggan fights back. It's a brawl here in Flint at this point. Sabu a rake to the eyes. Duggan disoriented. He doesn't know where Sabu is, and that's never a good thing. Steve Wilkos from the Jerry Springer show seems amused. He wouldn't be smiling like that if he was in the ring. In fact, he wasn't smiling like that after Sabu slapped him across his stupid mouth after this matchup. That happened in the dressing room area. Some wrestlers were present. A remark was made to Sabu by Steve Wilkos, and Sabu, without hesitation, reached back and smacked Steve Wilkos right in the mouth. No retaliation from Wilkos, and that's no surprise. Like I said earlier, he can push around 95-pound trailer park trash, inbred women in fights, love triangles, things of that nature. But now he's in the world of professional wrestling, and frankly, I don't think he can handle it. Sabu moves, and Duggan hits the corner hard, and now Sabu gonna go up to the second rope and drop one of the best leg drops in the industry today on Duggan. Goes for the cover, and Duggan able to kick out after a 2 count. Here you see a chin lock being applied by Sabu. Duggan wearing out. Sabu, very smart at this point, wearing out the bigger man and the older man, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. There you see something in Sabu's tights again. Clocked Duggan with it, and this time would have had the 3 count had Duggan's foot not fell on the bottom rope. Referee did see it to his credit, and the match did continue. Now Sabu going to work on the left leg of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Duggan trying to fight back. Sabu has had the advantage for most of the matchup. Duggan had it at the beginning, but Sabu got the advantage and has been taking it to Duggan ever since. Now outside the ring, this is Sabu's territory. This is where Hacksaw Jim Duggan did not want to end up. There you see, I gave Sabu a chair, and now you're gonna see one of the most impressive maneuvers in pro wrestling. Off the ropes, to the chair, to the top rope, and off onto Hacksaw Jim Duggan outside the ring. Looks like he may have missed because Duggan pops right back up, and Sabu is still down. That was the case. Duggan now has Sabu up, gonna take him over and slam him into the railing. Grabs the man by the hair. Across, thrown down onto a table or the steps, and look at this. Duggan with a chair outside the ring, and he just clobbered Sabu with it. We'll be back.
The video that gives you over 90 minutes of big-time wrestling action never seen on TV. And let everyone know you're a fan with All World Wrestling League t-shirts. Get your merchandise now. Write to 3800 East Grand River, Williamston, Michigan, 48895. AWWL Big Time Wrestling. The legend continues. Clubs, organizations, and high schools. Make your next fundraiser a success by promoting your own big-time wrestling live event. Take advantage of the hottest money-making opportunity in the sports entertainment industry. Bring the top stars of the All-World Wrestling League to your city and raise the funds you need for your next fundraising event. For more information, write to AWWL Live Events, 3800 East Grand River Avenue, Williamston, Michigan, 48895. And book your live AWWL event today.
Wrestling League action is underway. This one is going to be intense, Medicine. Hello, everyone. It's Paco Zimmer, and Big Time Wrestling brings the weapons. At least we know that the fans are bringing the weapons in this one.
Oh, and the grudge continues, and the grudge continues in an ugly way. Lord telling what's in that bucket.
Everything.
Balls has a tack right into his forehead.
Right between his eyes is that tack. And I don't know how we're going to get that one out of there later. Some medics are definitely going to have to try to pull that out of there. But these guys, they're not holding any. Oh, they're not holding it. I'm not going to say it. They're not holding that damn thing back. Look at Barone.
Barone is an animal. Barone is just a monster. One-man wrecking crew, and that's why we call him that.
No sympathy for anyone's safety. No sympathy for anyone in the world. Barone does not care about no one but himself as he just slams down Balls Mahoney in the center of the ring. Here comes an elbow. Oh, all that weight crashing down. The cover by Barone. And look, he didn't even want to cover. What was that about? He pulled him up, Medicine.
Barone is an animal. He just loves to punish his opponent. And you look at him, and he actually looked like he's the worst for the wear. I don't think you can hurt Gorilla Barone.
Fans on their feet, and I think probably concerned for their life, and that ring might have just broke with all that weight coming down.
No.
I think the ring broke. Look at the weight of Barone and Balls Mahoney. Between these two guys, you've got hundreds and hundreds of pounds. And he's going to do it again, but he can't get him up. Balls blocked it.
I'm guessing that's 800-900 pounds there. Holy smokes. And the fans at the Roberts Arena are on their feet for this match.
Balls Mahoney working the punches, misses with the clothesline from the other side, and a flying forearm connecting on Barone. Balls Mahoney giving it to us, spraying ankle, that kind of stuff ain't gonna hold back. What is that? It looked like a pizza cutter. I don't know what that is.
That's exactly what he's got. Somebody put a pizza cutter in that bucket.
He's got a fork in one hand, a pizza cutter in the other, and Barone a bloody mess, but yet he wants that Balls Mahoney.
As if he could look uglier, he managed. Now he's just tossing stuff into the ring.
One thing for sure, you need to move out of the way in a match like this.
Now what does he have? He's got a bat with tacks on it. Balls dares him. Oh, Paco. They're raising the level of violence on this, something else.
These guys are very angry with each other. You know that we saw the heat build the last time these two were together.
Grudge like this is just, how are they ever going to control it? I thought this might be the thing that does it, but these two are eating into each other like animals. Paco, I don't know if you can see it.
has to offer. And yeah, you'll hear about 25, 30 years ago. That was then. This is what's happening now.
And it will happen with bloody hunker dirt.